class. This is Ms. Thorson in the library, and I'd like to take a couple minutes to show you two databases that will be helpful as you start your synthesis project. You're going to start at the AHS homepage, and from the AHS homepage, you'll click on Library. Once you click on Library, you are going to use the Gale database. So you'll click on the Gale database, and one thing I'd like to tell you is to never ever use this power search tool up here. I don't know why, but the results come across in a very convoluted way. It makes it a lot easier if you look through the specific databases and pick the one that will lend itself to your topic at hand. So the one thing that will be very helpful for your synthesis project is opposing viewpoints in context. So if I click on that, you'll see that there are a lot of different topics that you can choose from. If you have a topic already, what you're going to do is type the topic in right here into the search bar. If you do not have a topic, you can kind of look down here and see, is there something that you're interested in? Are you really interested in science or technology? Or are you more interested in culture and society? Or maybe you're interested in the environment? You can click on the categories and see all of the topics within those categories. Now that's not to say that you are limited to these topics. These are topics that have a feature. I can also pick the Browse Issues button, and you can see here that there are so many issues that you can choose from. And something like junk food might have a whole lot within that topic. So I'm going to pick junk food. And if I click on that, you'll see that right here, this is the middle area, and this is kind of your introductory section. And you're going to click on View More, and you'll see the entire piece of information here. And this is basically your background information, historical information. It'll give you some different points of view, pros, cons, or just points of view, because not every topic in here is a pro-con. They just sometimes present different points of view. So I can look through here and see that information. Now, as you can see up here at the top, I am signed in with my Google Drive. This is called the Gale to Google connection. And what this allows me to do is to download everything that I want directly to my Google Drive. So I won't lose any articles, I won't print it and lose a couple of pages of the article. All I need to do is come right here to the download, click download, save to Google Drive, and I will have that article in my Google Drive very soon. Now, when we go back to the overview of the topic, you can see over here that on this page we have featured viewpoints, and the featured viewpoints are kind of like the Google top hits. Then we have lots and lots of viewpoints over here, so you'll see that there are lots of different viewpoints about junk food. And as you can see, a lot of it focuses on schools, but if we go down, we might find some other information. So fast food is physically addictive. Fast food should be banned, junk food should be banned in schools. So lots of different types of topics. Now, also, we have statistics. You need a chart or a graph for your project. So what you can do here is work to find charts, graphs, tables, so lots of information. If you were going to do a project about teens report how much junk food they eat in a single week, this could be really helpful if you were doing a project about, like junk food in schools. That, maybe if it wasn't sold in schools, teens would eat less. And actually, as you can see, this took place in 2004. Since that time, there's been legislation outlawing a lot of junk food being sold in schools. So perhaps if you polled the school today, there would be a lot less students having some junk food at school. We also, if you go back to that topic, that main topic area, you'll also see images right there. So we can click on that and we'll see some images about junk food in schools, because that is also something that you'll need to have for your project. So when I go back to the viewpoints, I can click on a viewpoint that unhealthy food should not be marketed to children. How many people remember having McDonald's marketed to you, or watching cartoons and seeing McDonald's commercials? So, they say that could affect what kids want to eat. Now, I imagine that you need to provide, not only do you need to provide the article, but you might need a citation. And if you click on Citations Tools, this gives you the MLA 8th edition format, but you can also change it if you're using a different format. And you can use it in many different ways, but you can just copy and paste it into your Google Doc or your Word document, however you're writing this synthesis project. I hope that this has provided you with some good information in how to use opposing viewpoints.